This same feeling came over me when I first was introduced to 3D printing. I was just absolutely amazed. What's up everyone? Welcome back to another video. I am so excited to show you guys a first look at the new Procolored K13 DTF system. As you can see, it has a lot of different pieces to it. So we're going to go through our unboxing and setup and the first few projects that we were able to knock out in our first 24 hours with this machine. We've made about 5 different things. We are waiting for some more clothing to come in the mail so we can do some more projects. But for now, this is just a first look. We will be doing a review later on in the season. Now, I do want to say I am a brand new person to DTF. I don't know anything. I couldn't tell you anything about DTF. I didn't even know what it stood for. Okay. So I am a true beginner when it comes to making t-shirts. And if I can get it done in less than 24 hours, I know you can too. So let's just say that right off the bat. It is very beginner friendly and I'm very excited for this. Now I do want to give a quick shout out to Procolored. They did send this machine over to me for an honest review on my channel to you guys. So I want to thank them so much for giving me this opportunity. I am a huge t-shirt fangirl. I am always on the hunt looking for a t-shirt that screams my personality. And for me, usually it's band t-shirts, okay? I'm a concert junkie and I love my band t-shirts. Now, finding them, do you guys even know how difficult that is? I can't find a 38 special t-shirt to save my life. And I don't want to give Five Finger Death Punch $40 for a t-shirt. So with this machine, I could literally wear anything I want. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So I'm going to stop geeking for this intro and we're just going to walk right into unboxing and setting up. So when the package arrived, it does come in a few different sizes, small, medium, and then a gigantic crate. In the small box, we open up the ink. It comes with all of the colors that you need, including a cleaning solution, your cyan, magenta, white, yellow, black, and the TPU resin. In the bigger box, you've got the Panda press, is what I call it, where you are going to press down the picture onto your t-shirt. And then the zip ties, just clip those off, undo these little latches on this lid, and it'll pop right off to show you the actual Procolored box. Now inside this box was another huge box of accessories, the paper, the actual printer itself, and then also the oven underneath. This was quite a big box, lots of stuff. As you can see, you just clip off a couple zip ties, unscrew this little panel, remove the little yellow strip, plug it in the back, turn it on, and you're ready to go. The machine is ready to be turned on for the very first time. Now it doesn't come with instructions, so we are following along the tutorial, which is very thorough on their YouTube channel. We're just gonna turn it on in the back. There's a power switch button back here. And it should turn on the temperature panel on the side over here. Oh my God, look, there's like a little spaceman on the moon. Oh my goodness. That is super cute. And now we have to do a test where we're gonna hold down the button for 10 seconds and then it's supposed to extract for, I think that's a word, for 45 seconds. And then if that doesn't work, we have to contact them. So hopefully it works. Let's go ahead and try. It didn't do anything. I don't know. Okay, I retried and I guess I just didn't hold it down long enough. Make sure it's a solid 10 seconds because now it is doing the flashy flash and it's making a little noise and it should stop in about 45 seconds. And then once it does, we can move on to the next step. After doing the first initial test, then you just need to screw in the back panel, put in the little transfer paper roll and take off, make sure that little arrow is pointing towards the printer. And then you just feed the printer through with the little up and down arrows and you're good to go. Yeah. Once you've done that, you're going to go ahead and unwrap the tray. There's a couple screws that you loosen. It pops right on and that is it. There is a little placard Galaxy Panda emblem that you can screw on. I did that with my daughter here. And then we went ahead and unwrapped the oven. This oven is probably the heaviest out of the 3 units. It does feature a drawer which you put your picture inside of and then it does lift up. So really just one piece of foam in there that you take out and then the oven is pretty much ready to go. It's paint pouring time. There's this little magnet clip that opens up into your little cabinet. Now during the paint pouring, I wasn't quite sure how much, and I keep calling it paint, I apologize, pouring the ink, I didn't realize how much I needed. It wasn't too clear. It just said 70% on the white. So I just filled it up and we'll see how that goes. So ink has been loaded. We're now going to do the test where we hold the button down for 10 seconds. Ooh, check it out. All right, all of the firmware and software is done and everything has been connected. I let my daughter pick the first DTF picture and yeah, we'll see how it turns out. Here it is. Very nice, Eliana. Very careful. Did it! Nice! Check it out. Look at you in your first ever made at home t-shirt. What do you think?
Good.
Good.
We're gonna make some more.
Yeah. So this is the second one that I'm about to do. This is just something that I created on Midjourney a while back, and I thought it would be fun to try. So we went to Target, got some white shirts. We just flattened this one. The oven is preheating. He's already printing, so it should be pretty quick now that we've run through the steps one time already. So we still have to, once this is done printing, we're gonna put this TPU in this bucket to cover the photo, and then we're going to bake it in the oven, and then we're going to press it on the shirt. And that's really all of the steps required when it comes to making and printing stuff on direct to fabric. So yeah, it's been pretty awesome, and I'm pretty excited to continue using this. We didn't forget anything, did we?
I think so.
And there you guys have it. Those were some of those completed projects that we did. Now, as you can see, I did a Filament Freak shirt. We ended up doing a pop-up Pirate Bay type shirt for Louise. That is the only one that didn't really work out. I think being a novice made it a little bit more difficult in knowing how hot, how long for a lot of little things like in the oven and on the press. I am brand new, but nothing a quick Google search or even talking to the company can't give me some clarity on. Now, it didn't stick on that last one, but 4 out of 5 ain't bad. I also did on my fungi shirts, I washed that shirt. I didn't get any footage of me wearing it, but I ended up getting it a little dirty. So I thought it'd be a great opportunity to throw it in the wash, and it did come out absolutely fine. It totally withheld a washing test. So I'm so glad I was able to get one in for you guys to show you that yes, these are great images. I do have nothing to compare it to, but man, I am so excited to keep printing. So all in all, the whole process of getting the image into the computer and onto a shirt, once you have all those steps finalized, it is very fast. I would say you can bust out a t-shirt in less than a couple of minutes. You could probably do a lot of bulk orders in 30 minutes. You could probably make tons of, even if it's the same image or if you have them all lined up already, you can go through this quick. That is one thing that I love about this machine. You are pumping out products way quicker than any other hobby I've seen do. It is so fast and it is really easy. I've never done anything with any type of shirt project and I was able to figure it out no problem.
I want to quickly point out was my concerns before receiving this machine, I feel are normal concerns that any person would have. So I want to answer those questions and concerns you may be thinking as well. So was it difficult? I think I've already answered that. No, very beginner friendly. Was it loud? No. If you have a Bamboo Lab P1S, if you have a FL Sun T1 Max, it's not loud at all. Is it stinky? I brought out my Winix air purifier just because I thought, seeing the fumes, there could be some, toxicity levels with the smells. Maybe it was going to be stinky and give me a headache. Nothing. It is totally not as intense as, say, laser engraving. This is totally something you can do indoors.
If you are somebody who is really into making your own clothing, maybe you are looking for another side hustle, maybe you're looking for a way to enhance your current business, even if you want to just start a business and you don't know if you should or not and where you should, this thing is awesome. And I'm just saying, it is definitely changing the game, because if I go to a professional and I ask them for a special rare Labubu shirt, they ain't gonna make it for me, okay? This really changes the game. And I know that you guys who have been following me know that I'm a big proponent and fan of fan art and really pushing those limits. So if this is something that you think you can really dive into and get creative with, I would say this is absolutely the machine to go for. Now, I will be leaving a link down below if you want more information about it. I believe they just launched it, and there is, I believe, a $100 coupon down below if this is something that you would be interested in investing in. It is an investment. This is not going to be as easy to get into as 3D printing, price point wise, but the possibilities are really just limited by your own imagination. I am so excited. I am as excited about this as I was about 3D printing. Am I switching my business model to t-shirts? I don't know. We'll see what happens, because I am feeling like a kid in a candy shop right now. Finding shirts that really match your personality and what you even want to express is just sometimes impossible. The idea around being able to print things out of my imagination off a 3D printer and then being able to wear things off my imagination on this printer, this DTF printer, I mean, your girl is happy. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and looking at this first look at the K13 Lite from Procolored. Definitely check it out. It is a machine that has blown me away. So with that being said, I'll see you guys in next week's video. Happy printing, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.